Stage number 4 of our workforce planning is called implementation. This is when we actually make it happen. This is where we actually implement the strategies or the changes that we've identified from our data collection and analysis. It's about the training side of it. It's about putting in place whatever skills or initiatives we believe we've had to do to close those particular gaps. It's also about communicating the workforce plan. Now, it's all well and good to have all these fantastic plans in place, but if the very people who are at the heart of this change are not informed and do not feel like they are part of that decision-making and change process, you are going to find yourself dragging very heavy weights to create the change. You're going to find disgruntled and unhappy people who feel like they are being pushed through a reactive chain as opposed to being the change makers. The more you can bring your people on board with these changes and implementation, the easier it's going to be for you guys as the managers to make it happen. So please make sure that this implementation phase includes a very significant communication process and onboarding process with your entire workforce. This is the stage that you're also going to make decisions about how you're going to continuously monitor the progress. It's about making sure that you don't just chuck them out there and say, there, we've done it. It's about constantly dropping in and monitoring and measuring what's happening as a result of these new methods. So here we have, again, a non-exhaustive list of different ways that you can implement your workforce planning changes. So these might give you some ideas. It could be that you implement formal or informal training and development within your business. This could be internal, it could be external, it could be accredited or non-accredited. It's where you start putting into place a communication plan. You may need to implement new policies and procedures. It could be that you have action plans that are provided to different departments within your organization. It could be that the roles and responsibilities of your staff change, that new key performance indicators and job roles get assigned to different teams, different departments, and different individuals. It could be that certain timelines, milestones, or deadlines are put into place, not only for achieving certain outcomes, but also for reviewing the effectiveness of your particular implementation initiatives. It could be that you need to completely restructure and reorder your organizational chart. This is when you actually do it. Obviously at the analysis phase, that's when you decide that that's going to work. This is the time that you do it. It may be, often we think that we need to hire new staff. Well, actually, our analysis of our data and data collection may actually have shown that we have a surplus of staff. So this is where we may have to unfortunately conduct firing, as much as it might mean we have to go along with some hiring. And again, formalizing competency profiles. Formalizing behavioral standards or career pathways is another place here where we would implement our change. So there's a brief summary of the implementation stage. Hopefully that will help you now with this particular section.